a little bit here. The Hawks in the driver's seat, leading by 6. 2014 after 10 minutes of play. But we've seen the Stars start slowly before, Chris Tupu. Maybe they're just flattering to deceive here.
Against the Saints, remember what happened in the second and third quarters last week. The Stars came storming back on the back of some fantastic team defense. So, you know, you can never count the Stars side out.
Well, Daniel Ryan's in the game. This is the first time I've seen Daniel Ryan get some court action for the Stars.
Inside it goes. Kareem Johnson, big two-handed dunk.
Well, how long he stays in the game, I'm not sure.
After playing defense like that, poor old Daniel. Kareem Johnson just wheeled off him for the big two.
Anytime he gets positioned like that, Jeff, you know, he's going to come through with the goods. As Casey Frank, nice little spinning hook shot.
Well, he's got a lot of energy, hasn't he, Casey, because he's been sitting on the bench the majority of that half.
Well, here's a big test for him. He's got to stay in the ball game. Everett Bartlett lights it up with a 3. The Hawks are on fire.
Nice little kick out from Aiden Daly.
I was just going to say, that was a great assist by Aiden Daly. 25-16.
Yeah, the Hawks looking very comfortable. Boucher, nice feed inside. Ball knocked away. That's Dan Ryan, hasn't been in the game for a long time. And Kareem Johnson and Boucher, now they're communicating with those elbows again, Jim.
There they go.
Well,
elbow to head communication between Dylan Boucher and Kareem Johnson. You watch, here they go, they're going at it. There. Oh, there's a nice how you do. Hey, but look at Boucher. He's going to come back. Guarantee he gets one back.
25-16, the Hawks.
Good hard basket.
Bartlett, who's just hit the 3, makes a move into the lane, kicks it outside, and Mastrovic, good look at a 3, and it doesn't go down. Bartlett kicks it back outside. Paulie Henare throws air. Most unusual for him. And Johnson comes back inside.
Well, good play.
Gets the ball. Aiden Daly saves it out front. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Henare makes a move. Kicks it out. We got a foul on Gillespie. He's not looking particularly happy about it.
Yeah, no, Paulie Henare took him like he was standing still like a statue. And someone like Paul Henare is just too quick for Brock Gillespie. You watch him, look, ball fake, went around him. Gillespie's got no choice but to foul.
Did you notice Casey Frank come up to stop Henare and then just back straight off him? He's under strict instructions, do not foul. Kareem Johnson misses a shot, and once again, the Hawks get an offensive board.
Well, it was Everard Bartlett that really got a hand to it and tipped it to Mastrovic.
He got a fingertip, didn't he?
Well, Henare can't find it, and this time Boucher clears it.
Oh, he got
Pushing it back.
Unsportsmanlike foul called by the referees against Dylan Boucher. Oh, my goodness.
What a play from Kareem Johnson.
Well, look, here we go. Boom.
Yes, look at that.
Oh, there you go. Kareem Johnson. He wants it. They're hugging him over there on the Hawks bench.
7:47 left in the first half. 27-16, and the Stars in big trouble. And the frustration showing in large amounts here as Boucher just loses his cool.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bob. The boys down on the West Shore in Napier, I guarantee that...
Well, I think they've got it on at the Gin Trap, I believe, on the big screen, and the West Shore probably, but I think the Gin Trap is where they're all meeting. They'll be going crazy.
They'll be down the West Shore. That's where Jeremy's bar is. He's not going to go to someone else's bar to watch the game. Owner Jeremy Bayliss. I haven't seen him around here, Bob, so I can only assume he's sitting at the West Shore, up against the screen there, jumping up and down as he does.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, and he's smiling. I can see him right now, Jim. Here's Kenny Stone trying to calm his team down.
Oh, we go white. Okay, but let's execute. Okay, they're ball back. We're in 10 on the defensive possession. We're 9 points down. That's nothing. That's
this is a real test of the Stars. They're frustrated. They're down. Nothing is going their way. Casey Frank is on 2 fouls. The Hawks are sort of humiliating them. Can they get back into the ball game? They've got to regain composure right now.
Well, last week, this time we saw Casey Frank with that huge dunk against the Saints, and that was a real momentum swinger for the Stars. Are they going to get that sort of play from someone like Frank again to ignite the Stars side?
There is a little difference. This is not the Saints that the Stars are playing against. Albeit the Saints were my dark horse, they just didn't have the mental capacity to carry on with that 13-point lead. I believe the Bay Hawks have the mental capacity because, one, they've got Paul Henare as their point guard, and someone that sort of a general out there, you're not going to be able to blow too many leads.
Well, Johnson makes a free throw. He collects a three-point play off that one, 28-16, and possession goes the Hawks' way as well. That's the cost of an unsportsmanlike foul. Johnson, feeling the rhythm, puts up about a 15-foot jump shot. Not a shot he puts up very often in a game. The Stars,
you know, Bob,
inbound the ball.
Having said all that, though, don't count out the Stars. They're back-to-back champions. They're going for 3. They will not lie down quietly. And here's another steal by Kareem Johnson. Oh, and he looks at the camera again.
You notice the Sky Cam getting out of the way quickly when they saw Kareem Johnson coming down the floor.
30-16, 7:13 on the clock.
Kareem Johnson, fantastic play for the Hawks side.
Well, Frank a little tight on that three-point attempt, and the Hawks straight in the faces of the Stars.
Kareem Johnson's just got over halfway. The big fella's tired. He might just need a bit of a breather.
Well, apparently, I don't think the Stars wanted Johnson back. Well, they hung around a bit as Casey Frank breakaway dunk.
Maybe that's a turnaround play. Paulie Henare virtually passed the ball straight to Casey Frank. Miscommunication.
I now know why Kareem Johnson didn't get over halfway. He's injured. He's injured his hand. Just showing referee Allen got him.
Probably got up on that ring and cut it on something. Yep. Willie Burton replaces him. 30-18, 12-point lead, 6:35 to play in the first half.
And here we go. Here's another steal by Kareem Johnson. Let's see what the expression is on the face as he comes down with another rammer jammer. That's for you, Bob Montoy. That's what he said. That's for you, Bob.
Thanks, Kareem. I like it, mate.
Well, I said to Sean Dennis, a few weeks ago about Kareem Johnson. Well, how do they pick him up? And he said, well, the Auckland Stars, after the season finished, they weren't really interested. So he snaffled him up. No worries about that.
Someone in the organisation needs to get the evaluation forms out for basketball players.
Well, push from Boucher on Mastrovic. No whistle. Boucher just up the court so quickly. Once again, the Hawks now going a bit slow.
He's hurt. Dylan Boucher's hurt himself as he went to the hole there. He's a tough weirdo. Come on, Dill. We know you're acting for the TV. You're a tough lad. Well, he's not too happy. Here we go. He goes straight down the lane. Look, Field Williams. Oh, I think he might have just fell hard on his hand there by the look of it too.
Yeah, right to the end of the shot release. He kept his eye on the basket, and I think at the last minute he put his hand down.
Well, we'll get out of the Hawks bench. We'll listen to Sean Dennis trying to settle his team down now as the pendulum swings the way of the Stars.
That's why he's calling it for. You put your hands in. All right.
Get a good box on the free throw, boys.
Okay. Down this end. Right, down this end, you can run from one, or you can go your overload to the penetration, which is fine.
Head tap.
All right. Actually, head tap. Let's actually the next time down, if they're in a zone, run and spread. Run and spread. If they're in man, run 2. If they're in man, run 2.
Remember, enter the Boucher side.
Okay.
Enter 2 Boucher side.
It's just a fella. Gather ourselves. Get back in.
Man, what?
Run 2. Come on now. Here we go. Can't turn your head. Well done. Let's keep up the intensity now.
1, 2, 3.
Let's go.
One shot here.
Well, you see what happens. The Stars just come out, make a couple of big plays. The Hawks just sort of cruising slightly, and they're punished for it in the last 2 times up the court. And now Boucher will be on the free throw line, a chance to make a 3-point play here. If he makes the free throw, they're back to within 9 points, 6 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the first half.
Yeah, well, they were down 14 a minute ago. So the Stars have clawed, as you say, clawed their way back. And more to the fact that the Hawks have stopped what they were doing. And there's a, look, you can't let that happen. Dylan Boucher missed the free throw. No one boxed out. And Casey Frank gets it easy too.
Well, the Hawks have gone to sleep. They had the Stars on the rack. They had them talking to themselves. They didn't know what to do. They're right out of offensive sync. Winatana into the lane. Off the glass too hard, and Frank has the ball ripped away from him by Winatana, who's being hassled by Boucher. Boucher just takes it off him. Good pass ahead. Gillespie off the glass. He's got it. And he's fouled.